Bathrooms by Design is the secret for complete, no-fuss, turnkey bathroom renovations. All their own trades and all the big brands. So while you're flat out with all things life, Bathrooms by Design deliver perfection.
Welcome back, guys, to the first episode of the Bathroom Pod. We've just had an amazing chat with one of our top-tier suppliers, Graham from Nero, and we are now welcoming our second segment, which every week or every episode, what we're going to do is we're going to bring on a staff member for you guys so that you can sort of understand the team, who we work with, who we are. You know a little bit about me, you know a little bit about Luke, but today we've got our store manager from our Westlake store, Daemen, Damien. No, serious. No, his name is actually Daemen. And Luke's going to sort of ask him some real hard-hitting, riveting questions about his personal life, about the direction he wants to go in, about working for us too. And it's going to be a bit of fun, guys, for you guys. But when you see him in Foodland at West Lakes or you see him in the store, come and say hi and say, look, we saw you on that amazing Bathroom Pod video, and we now know a lot more about Daemen than we did before. So let's get straight into it.
Yeah, I suppose. How about, Daemen, you just tell some of those viewers out there a little bit about yourself and, you know, a bit about your family life, personal life, you know, what's it like here at Bathrooms by Design?
What's it like working for us too with two absolute split personalities?
You got time for this? Or yeah. Look,
Daemen shouldn't talk about time, guys. He's late every day.
Almost every day.
Time's probably not his friend.
Having two young kids makes that hard when you're getting, you know, baby vomit all over your clothes. True story. It's gross. But yeah, where do you start? I'm a family man at heart, first and foremost. I've got two beautiful kids. My boy's 3. My girl is just turning 5 months, and a astonishingly beautiful wife. I'm very blessed to have them all in my life.
This is where we need that background music where they go, ooh.
Oh, yeah, we need the... Yeah. Get that rosy, like, you know, hazy background.
Yeah. Ooh, I'll do the sounds. Okay.
Go.
Beautiful wife.
Beautiful wife.
Ooh.
And, But, look, and I'm Adelaide born and raised, but I've been living across the eastern seaboard for, call it 14 years. So I only moved back home middle of last year.
So where's home? How close to here? You're at West Lakes?
Yeah, the store here is on the West Lakes Boulevard.
Yep.
But my family home is just behind the commercial park over here.
Yeah, right.
In Hendon. So quite literally
I
straight
didn't know
away.
you live so close.
I grew up, this is my old stomping ground. It's funny how the world turns. So I've been away for so long and I get to
all around Australia
right
and
back
you're
home.
back here.
Pretty much.
In one street of where you work.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Good for petrol anyway.
Well, I mean, if I lived there, it'd be great. I'm half an hour away now, but where I used to be. And I've had an amazing sort of time away, just learning and meeting incredible people.
And then you met us.
And then I met you boys.
So one of the things I wanted people to know about from a management point of view, what was it like being entrusted with the new store opening that Luke and I opened?
Look, it was always going to be a big challenge, especially A, being a brand new location, B, knowing that you got the HQ at Lonsdale, you've got the second location at Clovelly Park, and obviously those two are performing rather well. The first 12 months for Clovelly, you know, that was quite a strong opening and a strong beginning. So I knew the pressure would be on to get these wheels turning as efficiently, or if not better, if possible. So coming in to the new location with such a huge opportunity, but obviously quite a large expectation around making it work, was always going to be uphill from the get-go. But it's been a really good experience having the support of you guys, even though it's a very different dynamic between the two of you, because
Because Luke's boring
totally
and I'm
different.
sort of not, you mean?
You said it, not me.
Yeah,
and
I understand what you're saying there.
yeah, but it's been really good. And, you know, obviously with a new store comes an awful lot of new challenges because no two locations are different. They're the same, but it's...
Well, you used the word a minute ago, expectation.
Yeah.
Let's drill down on that. And obviously we're about promoting you and we're about promoting the brand and the store. So Luke, why don't you sort of talk to Daemen about expectation of a client?
Yeah, like for new clients coming into the
and meeting you.
what is it what's the expectation that they receive by coming into here? What separates Bathrooms by Design apart from a Beaumont tile, say?
Okay, yeah, great. It's a good question. It's got a few facets to it. I think the biggest thing for us is The biggest point of difference, at least, is having the space with the pods that are in place, so you can come in and rather than having just a visual idea or a Pinterest thing on your phone or what have you, coming in and being able to see what things actually look like in a 3D space. So you've got 12 pods here, plus an entire tile room down the back from National Tiles. It's not the exhaustive range, but it's definitely the greatest hits. We have an amazing time. So being able to bring customers through who sometimes can't come in with a fully fleshed out idea of what they want it to look like, being able to walk into these and say, oh, that looks like that, or that works like that.
Well, they're real life size bathrooms, aren't they?
Well, it is. They're all about 2.4 by 2.6, so a pretty average sort of bathroom space. But what's gone into them is real time, and it's the products that people want to have in their bathrooms or they've seen, and they really would love to see what they're actually looking like beyond just being on a screen or in a catalogue. So that's probably the biggest point of difference from us to most other people or other businesses, I should say.
So that's the expectation that a client can sort of get. They can come in, walk through, touch, feel. From a manager's point of view, though, we want to know what you deliver as a manager to our clients. That's something that I'm interested in.
Okay.
Your answer to Luke and I is super important in that space because, we know what we expect.
Yeah, sure.
But the people at home watching on YouTube or flicking through the socials or watching the Bathroom Pod episodes, tuning into our little series that we're creating, I want them to really understand what they're going to get from the manager of the store.
Yeah, and so probably what's the first step, right? The minute they walk through the doors and they approach the counter, talk us through how you guide them through this, amazing
your leadership.
showroom.
Yeah, your leadership.
Sure.
Like they've come in totally, okay, hi guys, I'm just after a bathroom. So what's the next step that you sort of obviously hold their hand through the process and, maybe talk us through that process?
Well, for me, the biggest factor around doing a selection is just spending the earliest time getting an idea. Because, yeah, you're right. People, I'm doing a bathroom. I'm renovating a bathroom. Great. What then? They know they need a shower, need a bath. They know they want some tiles. But most people will walk in with an idea of what they kind of want, but it's not a fully fleshed out idea. So often there are a lot of gaps in that conversation. So if you come in and we go through and do a selection process, we're going through and we're spending time making sure your tiles are exactly the way that you'd like them to look. And again, having the pods, you can see what they look like real time. So going through and sort of following the sort of steps. I've got a bit of a...
And you sort of guide them as the manager, don't you?
Oh, very much.
And obviously you've got staff under you here. You've got Phil who works side by side with you.
Yep.
We obviously filter through some other staff from other stores on different days.
Yep.
But being the manager at the helm of the ship, that's an important role.
I think so, because there's a lot of people that come in, and it's a big spend for them to do a bathroom.
Absolutely.
It's a big spend. It's a big job. Oftentimes it's the only bathroom that they've got in the house, so it's got to be done either urgently, immediately, or it just needs to be done to keep up with times and family growth and what have you. So being able to give people that confidence, for me as a manager, to make sure that the store continues to support the people that come through the doors. Like you said, Phil, he's fantastic to work with. We've had a lot of really good times, and teaching him the things that I've learned along the way, but other things that he's brought into the store with his experiences and his knowledge around being able to hold people's hands and use that.
So you like to hold people's hands?
Often.
Yeah. No, just wanted to hone back in on that as well.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit about the process. That's about the expectation. That's a little bit about the store. Thanks for coming on. I want to wrap it up, Luke, and do a little bit of rapid fire sort of stuff with Daemen. Okay, yeah, this is actually completely off script.
I like it.
So we're going to fire a couple of questions at you, so the people at home can. Well, there's absolutely no script. This is completely made up as we go. But the exciting thing is we want people to know everything about you. Okay. So I'm just going to hit you with some questions. Luke's going to hit you with some questions.
Yeah.
That we're going to thank you for coming on.
Perfect.
And you're going to hopefully go back to work and make some sales. So what I want to know, favourite colour?
Green.
Favourite number?
3.
Favourite song?
Oh, that's a really tough one.
It feels like I'm on a date, but it's not a date.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a muso, so I like a lot of music. I've got a favourite song.
No favourite song.
No
favourite movie?
Batman Begins.
Most exciting thing that's ever happened to you working at Bathrooms by Design?
Opening this store, the grand opening party, and the whole experience of all of that.
That's a good answer. I'm happy with that one. The worst thing about working for Luke and I?
being late and copping shit for it.
Okay, well, let's wrap it up on there, guys.
Thanks,
That's
Damo.
Tell us about what you do outside of work. I've heard you're a ballroom dancer. Show us what you can do. If you want to do a little twist, tell us about it. Tell people you're a natural born performer.
I'm a show off. Yeah, first and foremost. But yeah, I'm
Kind of like Luke then as well.
Oh,
Very
spot on.
similar personality, both extroverted.
Come on,
you
come
can
on.
see.
I'm a competitive ballroom and Latin dancer. I haven't competed for a little while,
Fantastic.
but it's been fun. So that's one of the things that took me across to Melbourne and the Gold Coast for the 14 years is just having opportunities, training with certain people, competing. Been overseas and had some wonderful time in Denmark and Germany as well, training and learning. And so outside of work, I'm
An avid ballroom dancer.
Yeah.
And of many talents.
it's been a part of my life for a long, long time. So it's hard to get away from it. But yeah.
So hear that, guys. Here and now, if anybody wants to come in and talk about taps or ballroom dancing, come in and see us at West Lakes, Bathrooms by Design, and you'll see Daemon. And to wrap it up, he's going to do a little, what's the wording, pirouette sort of setup for us. Show us what you can do, mate, before we say thank you for your time.
Want to break the set over here? Okay.
Wow. There it is, guys. Thanks for coming on, Daemon.
Appreciate it,
Really
boys.
Appreciate it.
It's been great. Appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks,
guys.
mate.
They all say it isn't possible to have a no-fuss turnkey bathroom renovation. Bathrooms by Design are the secret. Complete turnkey bathrooms from design to completion. All their own trades, all the big brands, and just look at these showrooms. So while you're flat out with all things life, Bathrooms by Design deliver perfection. Bathrooms by Design, complete turnkey bathrooms without the fuss. Bathrooms by Design.